My name is Dan Chabell. I'm a personal branding expert and author of Me 2.0, 4 Steps to Building Your Future. I'm going to talk to you right now about personal branding as it relates to your career success and your job search. Personal branding is really how you differentiate yourself relative to everyone else, and then communicate that to the right audience. It exists online and offline. The social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, as well as social media like blogging, they really help you connect with the right people and share your voice and share your expertise and what you're really passionate about, so you attract the right opportunities, because the internet's the global talent pool. You have to exist in this pool if you want to get opportunities. You need to be found. And because you need to be part of this online world, you have to manage your presence forever. And, it's a lifetime investment. I suggest a 4-step personal branding process that's in my book. The first one is discover. You want to figure out how you want to brand yourself, what you want to be known for, and establish short-term and long-term goals. You really need a strong educational background as well. I suggest, one of my clients, DeVry University, they have career-focused degrees in, high-demand fields such as accounting and information security, so that can really, really help you and establish that foundation that can lead to future success. So having a strong foundation, and then creating a development plan, getting internships, getting jobs, doing whatever it really takes to build yourself out so you become more hireable and employable. The second thing is creating the personal branding toolkit. These are all the materials you'll need to help sell yourself. So video resume, a website, a blog, social network profiles, maybe a CD portfolio of work, cover letter, traditional resume. You need all this stuff. And then communicating your value proposition, what you have to offer through the social networks, through philanthropy, through special interest groups, through organizations, online networking, you name it. Getting your name out there all the time so people remember you and you're top of mind. So if they're looking for someone to fill a specific job, you come up first and you get that opportunity. And then maintain. You need to maintain a positive image forever, right? So as you grow, everything online has to reflect your career growth, be up to date and accurate, and positively reflect you and how you want to be perceived. You really need to brand yourself as an expert in your field. You need to become known for something. 61% of job seekers have more generalist skills, whereas employers, about 70% of them, are looking to fill specific positions. So there's a huge discrepancy there, and it's going to really hurt you if you don't. So I recommend that you get new skills, maybe get a degree or second degree. One of my clients, DeVry University, actually offers career-focused degrees that can really help you with teachers that actually have real-world experience that can give you some good knowledge. It's very important that you take advantage of all the resources out there, the books, people, classes, to get the skills and the knowledge you need to survive and thrive in the 21st century. Well, people need to realize that 80% of employers are using social networks and search engines to conduct background checks. So after becoming an expert, you have to realize that what you put online is a representation of who you are, and you're going to be judged based on that. That is your first impression. People will Google you. And then you really want to have a focused plan. You don't want to join a billion social networks, because you can't manage that. And if you don't manage it, it's going to look bad. So Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, hundreds of millions of users. You got to join those, because people are already searching for you, or people like you, so you want to come up. A blog is very important. A website is pretty much mandatory, getting your fullname.com, because you really want to have control over your online identity. The more, when you join these social networks and you start the website or blog, they will probably rank high for your name. And if you ever get negative publicity, that's your best defense. It's a good offense. "67% of employers would disregard a candidate because they didn't make eye contact." Eye contact, your handshake, and your smile convey confidence And you really need to almost be a perfectionist in a job interview because you're competing with so many other people. And you got to do your homework. Before you get to that job interview, you got to know everything cold. You have to know everything about the employer, who the chairman is, what accomplishments they've had, if they've acquired any companies. You need to know about the person you're interviewing with. You can search for the name on LinkedIn. The more you know, the better. It's almost an expectation now that you've done your homework because it all exists online. You really need to assess the market. And it's pretty easy to do that because all these resources are online. You figure out what companies are hiring, in what positions, what the job descriptions look like, and what skills you need to be able to fulfill that job description. And they're all typically listed there. So once you have a good sense of what you need to do, then you set a plan. Maybe you go to DeVry and you get a secondary degree from the Keller Graduate School of Management. Or maybe you just take a few classes, or you read a book, or you study and learn online tutorials. You can just Google those. You got to really get the skills to really be successful now. And you really want to leverage your personality. Your personality is your biggest differentiator. Nobody can copy it if you are your authentic self. Well, I'm fairly biased, but if you go to personalbrandingblog.com, we have 1,600 blog posts on the topic of personal branding for career success, which is, the biggest archive in the world. And then for more career-focused degrees and experience that can really help you now and in the future, you go to devry.edu.